Welcome back to Wish Nights 444. If you're new here, with every return back, welcome back. This series right here is from my Virgo. Sun, Moon, Venus, rising, North, North, South, North, any place in your chart. Hope everyone having a blessed and beautiful Wednesday. May God continue to bless each and every one of you all. Thank y'all for being here. Let's get into y'all reading, Virgos. Let me pull some names for you all. But the message that I had got is like someone is resistant to change. They resist to change their ways. They resist to change their action against you, against people. It may be due to a domestic violence situation. You know, this person may be violent. This person may be um mentally unstable. This person may be into selling drugs. This person may be into illegal action, but they are resistant to change. And this ex is going to jail. You know, I don't know. This could be a current person, or this could be an ex that you're no longer with. But someone is resistant to change. Someone is resistant to see their ways and their action, and it's like they don't want to change for the better. They want to stay in the karmic cycle. They want to stay working for the devil, for the organization, for the crime lord. Somebody could be a crime lord. Somebody could be like working for the mafia, like selling drugs. They could be into other legal activity, money laundering, but somebody resistant to change their ways because they think it's okay to stay in that way. They think it's okay to be the way they is, but somebody resistant to change their ways, and now they finna end up in jail behind everything that they're doing. You know, like, if you don't want to change, you probably want to try to. That's why you probably ain't with your ex right now. You probably have told that ex time and time again, if you don't change, I'm leaving. If you don't get a job, I'm leaving. If you don't stop doing this, I'm leaving. And they never did stop doing it, so you end up leaving. This could be your current person. This could be male. This could be female. This could be family. This could be friends. This could be anybody in your energy that doing the most, that resistant to change. You don't gave them ones and ones and one, and like, I'm tired of this. You tired of this, like, you tired of putting up with this. Like, and these people don't want to change for the better. They want to stay stuck and stagnant. They want to stay in that karmic cycle. They want to stay dealing with whoever, anybody they're dealing with. Because, at the end of the day, they're going to go to jail. Somebody's name could be Gilbert or Anthony. They resistant to change. They resistant to see their action. They resistant just, that it's a better way about going by doing things than staying stuck, than staying doing what they're doing. But it's like an ex going to jail. You may know this ex going to jail, it's may been working up against you. Tried to help this ex out many, many times, and they still doing the same thing. I hear drug deal gone wrong, like this ex could be going to jail for a drug deal gone wrong. We got Brandy here. We got Jaleesa, Alisa. We got Sally. We got Jones. We got Sarah. We got Albert. We got Tabitha. We got Day Day. We got Wilson. We got Stan. We got Jess. We got Earl, and we got Judy. Like I said, you may know this person, may not know this person. This could be any everybody in your energy. This could be male or female in your energy. You know, and like I said, this person is resistant to change. The person is resistant to see their action and what they were doing. You know, you don't try to help this person out many, many times. You know, and they resistant to change. Like I said, this ain't even got to be an ex. This could be a family member. This could be a brother, sister, aunt, uncle, niece, nephew. Anybody that resistant to change, that don't want to change. They want to stay in their comfort cycle. They want to stay in their upheaval and chaos energy. Like, but it's like when you keep staying in that same cycle over and over and over, you ain't doing nothing but causing more problems on yourself, you know. Like I said, somebody is resistant to change. You know, they're in fear of change. You know, of hope. They're in fear of change. Like this person is resistant to change. They keep on holding on to the past. They keep holding on to your energy, try to get their work done, and you know, they keep trying to siphon off your energy. They keep trying to from steal from you. Like I said, this ain't got to be no ex going to jail. This could be family member. This could be a friend. This could be a coworker. This could be anybody that resists the change. You know, you probably have tried to help this person time and time again. You know, and they don't want to change. You know, and it's inevitable. Like, got 2 men to put them back in. Sometimes people get tired of talking to somebody, or you know, trying to lead a horse to drink water, clean, purified water, sparkling, untainted water, but they want to go way over here and drink this nasty, filthy water. You tired of trying to lead a horse to water and expect them to drink? No, baby. Are you tired of being a dead horse and it ain't getting nowhere? Like, you tired of doing all that? Like, it's inevitable. Like, give me some messages for my Virgo, Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising, look like such not inflation in their chart. Thank you. Oh, because these people holding on to, like, they trying to avoid conflict and chaos in your energy. They respecting difficulty, you know, agreeing to disagree. You know, somebody somebody resistant to change, but they're trying to cause chaos and conflict in your energy. And somebody don't want to cause chaos and conflict in your energy no more. They want to disagree to they resistant to change, but they still trying to cause chaos and conflict in your energy, you know, and the person has a chaos and conflict in their energy because somebody finna end up in jail because they thought they could cause chaos and conflict in your energy and they can't cause it no more. Like, it's a done deal. Like, your ancient ancestors are tired of that. Like I said, that people resistant to change. They all want to comfort you. They all want to argue, fuss, and fight. Start something with you. Like, it's inevitable. Like, number 5 could be here. This could be a Leo. You know, but these people can't cause no chaos and conflict in your energy no more. Like, they got to respect that it's a done deal. Like, your ancient ancestors removing these people from your energy and from your life. But like I said, because somebody gonna end up in jail, you know, because somebody holding back. These people holding back to resistance to change. They holding back from they in hesitant, you know, they in fearless, they made bad choices. Like this person is resistant to change, they still making bad choices. You know, they don't want to change, they still make bad choices. They still want to think they can cause chaos, conflict in your energy, and they can't. You know, they finna end up in jail, they finna end up losing their livelihood. You know, somebody could get 5 years in jail for murder, 5 years in jail for any number of things. You know, somebody gonna end up in jail. You know, because they resisting to change. You know, they keep on doing the same thing over and over and over. You know, and sometimes you got to look at it like this, Virgo. When somebody don't want to change, you need to leave that person. You need to just walk away from that person, let that person do what they do. Like it's on them. Somebody could have walked away and just said, "Okay, excuse my language, the hell with it. I'm tired of it." Somebody don't pack their bags up and they left. Like because these people want you in a turmoil. These people thought they like somebody could be up all night crying. This could be you crying. You upset. You done been through the most with this person, Virgo. You keep on asking this person, would you please change? Would you please stop? Would you please change for the better? And this person don't want to do it. They like somebody in a turmoil. They in deep seated fear. Like somebody in fear of somebody losing their life. Like this could be any number of people in your life. You know, because you like somebody ain't recovering their financial loss. You know, somebody ain't recovering their financial loss because they done lost out because they made bad choices and they in a turmoil and they in deep seated regret. They in resistment of change. They like they keep making bad choices and every time they make bad choices, it don't do nothing but affect them even worse. You know, and these people restless. They're restless. You know, because they can't save money. Whatever they're doing, they can't save money for. They can't save $1. They can't do nothing. Like every time they try to save $1, they gotta go get something. Go get something, some work done on you, or try to go spend money. Like they can't save no money for nothing in the world. You know, they restless. They in need of you getting your abundance and blessing. You know, like I said, this could be an ex, this could be a family, this could be a friend. But these people are in deep seated regret because now somebody up all night crying, they're losing their mind, they're in turmoil because somebody resisting to changing their energy. This could be you or somebody in your energy. Oh, we got a judgment card here. I can't show it to you. But number 20 could be significant. This could be a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You know, they made bad choices. You know, that somebody exhausted. Now they want to give up because they don't lost their judgment, you know, and they now they want to give up. Now they exhausted, they burnt out, they can't cause you no challenges in your energy, Virgo, or just you, Virgo. Like I said, you could be burnt out, exhausted, you know, because you keep on trying to help somebody and they don't want their help, and they keep like you trying to help them, but they keep on doing the same thing over and over again, you know. Like these people got past resentment towards you. Like they don't want to change. Somebody rest because they in past resentment towards you. They in past resentment for you getting your bunch of blessed. They in past resentment for a number of things. Something could have happened in the past. You know, somebody in past resentment towards you for something. You know, for living your life like you live your life, for speaking your truth, for moving on, for like you might put your foot down. You might stood your ground with somebody. You know, and it's like these people in confusion, like they in confusion about you. You know, they in a turmoil. You know, like somebody could be 25, somebody could be 27, somebody could be 52, 57, somebody could be 47, 45, 40, 50, you know, but these people in deep seated regret, and they resistant to change. They keep making these bad choices, and they will not be able to recover their financial loss. You know, they're restless. You know, they can't keep their money. They always got to go spend it on something. They always got to go dibber dabber in something. They ain't got nothing to do. Like you don't try to help the person out many times. You don't try to help the person change their ways. But they keep on doing the same thing over and over and over and over again. And you is tired of you tired of it. Like these people thought they had you in two of swords. Like they past resentment. Like these people holding on to past resentment. They want you to hold on to past resentment. Like these people are like exhausted. Like these people exhausted giving up. Like judgment is not in their favor. They see you still getting your judgment. Oh, 555 major changes for the better. Like it's the end of a karmic cycle with these people. Like changes got to come for a better day. And that what you I don't think you asking for change, with people, 111 new beginning. And March might be somebody's new beginning. You can live your best life. March is a new beginning for some people. Yeah, y'all might be seeing 111. Y'all might be seeing 1111 wish fulfillment. Y'all may be seeing all the angel numbers. Pay attention to your angel numbers. These people can't cause no upheaval or nothing in your energy no more. Because you're blocking people from your past. Like I said, you need to block these people from your past, or you blocking people from your past because they made bad choices. They don't want you to have no financial recovery. Or you made bad choices in the past, now you recovering your financial losses. You is like these people are burnt out. Like they restless, they burnt out. This could be you or somebody in your energy, they burnt out, because all this work they thought tried to get done to you, it ain't like it's judgment in your favor. Somebody having a fight or altercation. Or somebody wants you to have a fight or altercation, you need to block these people, or you blocking people. Like I said, these people are resistant to change. These people want to cause upheaval in your energy. But they can't, you need to block people from your past, Because it's like somebody in dire need to reconcile with you. Like they in past resentment. And, I don't know if you want to reconcile with somebody. Oh, we got this card over here, molesting children. Like, somebody could be molesting children. I don't know. These people getting caught in their lives. It could be a sister that went for all the money here. Let me get a couple more, then I'm going to close out. Oh, it's divine timing at play right now. Wow. So this playing out now. Like I said, you got a new beginning, Virgo. Like, it ain't no more upheaval in your end because these people falling from grace. Like, these people in the turmoil. These people, this could be a sister, this could be a brother, this could be anybody in your energy that made bad choices against you. Now they ain't got no recovery financial loss, They burnt out because all this spell what they try to get done to you, it ain't working. They in confusion. They got past resentment towards you, And it's like these people exhausted, but they got past resentment. They in confusion. They in turmoil. They can't sleep. They can't eat. Because they don't get the most of your energy. This is you, I read it. I see y'all next time.